Hey, what's good, bro? Killer 96, what's happening, player? You said Scoot Henson will be replacing. Oh, for real? For real, that's what's up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' athletic corner. He's entering rarefied air with every interception, now up to 12 this season. It's the Jags and the Titans under the lights on Sunday night. Thank you to Trey Mosley for the Jacksonville offense, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. And then left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 2nd. So the that's going to be intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. So this defense headed out for the first time here. They'll send a tight end in motion. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal is enough. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. He's got... So, now... Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Now faking the give. Now a loose football. The Jaguars have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
So now this defense in need of a stop. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. 10 yards to gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this 2nd half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to... No chance at all. He'll go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
He's across midfield. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Back to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. So now this defense in need of a stop as they come. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. And I think you find yourself in 3rd and long. You're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
So this defense...
Bring it home, baby! On the ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Please, we need it!
Here's a run going left. Ah, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Now a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. McBride is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So now this... Up the middle they go. And how about that back bulldozing his way forward? A gain of 9 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So now this... Back to throw here to begin the drop. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. The Bucs have made it official. They are Super Bowl contenders. as they finished the first half with a sterling 7-1 record. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. And then on Monday night, folks, you are in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive. McBride is the motion man. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. I'll give on the ground and a short pickup to about the 30. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
A tight end in motion now. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down, up past the 40-yard line. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 49-yard line.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive linemen to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like 3rd down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert, brings up 4th down.
So now and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Football continues after this.
All right, let's control the clock here. Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving. Just shine, offense.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's real...
So now this defense in need of a... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a designed run. And he'll only get down to around the 42.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Into space. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Actually, that's the
So they
third.
make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
That's really 3
Yeah,
picks.
and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now this defense. Right back to the air following that pick six. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So now this defense in need of... To the air now on 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now whistles and a timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
That's clinic tape here by the receiver. He identifies quickly it's man coverage, and you've got a go route. You've got to stack that defender. Get on top of him and make him play through your body to contest the throw. This ball's thrown with better accuracy. Not only is it a big completion, but he's got a chance to take this thing the distance. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans. And hold on to that. So now this. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only...
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in the game. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Jaguars and the Colts. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football.
The Jaguars defense out there for this opening possession. They were winners last week, but were not at their best. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And boy, was he sensational a week ago. One interception is great. Two is tremendous. Once you get beyond that, that's the game of your life. But that's what he was able to accomplish a week ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if the opposing offense steers clear of him here.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought,
blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Now 2nd and 9.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on
this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
We're down to the 41. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 41. Here's second down and 7. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unreal. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Richardson looking to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Richardson to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
In motion goes the tight end.
Richardson working from the gun.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Again, it's Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Now it's Richardson.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Now Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Richardson looking to throw this.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
To throw is Richardson from the gun on 3rd down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. They'll run with Marshall.
Now inside the 25.
And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On second and goal, Richardson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running.
Touchdown, Colts! A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he comes back with one complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a 2nd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Now Richardson throwing to start the drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To try again after the sack. Richardson dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Operating from the gun, Richardson. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There to knock it away was Brian Branch. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. The tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now they try the right side here. And he'll work down inside the 45. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and that's going to bring up second down.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Operating from the gun, Richardson. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Looking to throw. Richardson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack.
Richardson.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Back to throw. Richardson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
Richardson, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, the Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Richardson throwing to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Richardson.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Down the sideline he goes.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead.
Richardson now throwing to start the drive. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he's got his man on the out route.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Richardson.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now Richardson.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
Throwing to start the drive. Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
To throw is Richardson. From the gun, he'll throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
A 2-yard touchdown.
Can we give him...
It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who's made 33 tackles this season from his spot in the secondary.
The Jags defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And the one to focus on will be this man in his 7th season now at cornerback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Down the right sideline.
And down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. Give him 42 yards on the ground. Now a play fake here on first down.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Trey McBride,
his first touch.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
They run the counter. It's Roberts. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake. Richards. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Roberts. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a third and 2. On third down, this is Roberts. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Richards.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Now a give right side. It's Roberts. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Back to throw. Richards.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Trey McBride
with 2 touchdowns.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Roberts. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Titans.
They'll run on first down. Roberts. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now the ball comes loose, and the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richards.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Richards. That's going to be caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Trey McBride. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Richards. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, it's Roberts.
He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Richards.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door.
Back to throw now on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Back-to-back completions here to Freeman.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great...
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They go play action here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Off play action. Richards. Roberts has it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Second down and 3.
Off the play fake. Richards. He finds his man. Complete. It's Freeman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Up the middle they go. Roberts.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Richards. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Roberts. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. From the gun on 3rd down. Richards. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Richards throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Off play action. Richards. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Richards. And this is going to be incomplete.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
Off the play fake. Richards. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 75 yards.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Roberts. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Roberts.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 39. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Roberts. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Richards. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the gun on 3rd down. Richards. He finds his man complete. It's Freeman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. Back now in Jacksonville.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Off the play fake. Richards. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. That's complete right around the 8. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. This is 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roberts. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field.
Throwing to start the drive. Richards.
He's got his tight end McBride on the out route.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Up the middle they go. It's Roberts.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Roberts.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a give right side. It's Roberts. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Richards. Roberts got it.
And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Off the bootleg. Richards. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He finds his man, complete. That's Freeman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Up the middle they go. Roberts. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Richards.
That's complete to McBride. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession.
Throwing to start the drive. Richards. Over the middle, complete. It's Freeman. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Roberts.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Roberts. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. On 3rd down. It's Roberts, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Titans, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' rangy quarterback. We've heard his name plenty this season with 37 tackles so far. It's the Jaguars and the
The Jacksonville offense ready. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end motioning left here. Off play action. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback.
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here in overtime. They lead by a touchdown. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Jaguars have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his...
So, now... Davis. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. They'll go again with Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So this defense headed out for the... Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. On play action, he'll set up to... the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Davis. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. A carry here for Allen. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So this defense headed out. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So they'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. So they'll run it with Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Back to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll send him over to the left. On the ground, it's Davis. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now He'll set up to throw. He fumbled the football. The Jaguars have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat...
So... now they'll run. It's Davis. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Davis. Whoa. That would qualify as an angry run. Powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So, back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. Run here with Davis. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion a tight end right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. So that's his... So now... Right away, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Here's a 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So now this... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the... So now this... Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run with Davis. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So... to the air now on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. They bring their tight end right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A tight end in motion now. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone, and it pays off with 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. It was a game played at
It's week 13 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Jags and the Pats under the lights on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time. Pretty throw here to start. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defense.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jaguars get it as he records yet another interception in a career campaign.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
From the gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First down throw by Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 8 yards on that pickup, and an even 10 remain on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Purdy throwing here on first. Looking right, and he finds him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. It is caught left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, they go with Harris. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
At the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Has room down the left sideline. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Going to Harris to start the half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Now quick to the left, it's caught. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
And 10. At the 50-yard line.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Brought in right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Purdy looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They go with Harris on the run. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pressure comes. Purdy. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it as he records yet another interception in a career campaign. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a give to Harris. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Putting the tight end in motion. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Blast through midfield. And finally down right along that opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Purdy to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And he's brought down for a loss. Purdy on first down. Taken in by Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hauled in left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Patriots will have a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy throwing here on first. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They'll run with Harris. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars' superstar cornerback, who enters this game with 38 tackles so far this year. It's the Jaguars and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone. The Jacksonville offense. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and long. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts. Third and 14. To the air now. On foot. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
Throwing now on third. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 7. It's 4th.
So this defense headed out. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 18 on the pitching catch, and the Jets have a first down. Now a give on the ground, and some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Down the sideline. He is in. Touchdown, Jets. It's his fourth. So they'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter,
that's over the middle and intercepted.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll...
So this defense headed out for... Now, faking the give. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Brings up third down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. So off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll try to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A loss of 9 brings up fourth down.
So this... Back to throw here. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
The Jets take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
The ball carrier
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So this defense... They'll throw out of the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain there of 11. Good for a Jets first down. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. A tough spot here. Third and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. So that and they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll have a Jets first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome. Indianapolis on the road taking on New Orleans. And this one, a one-point game at halftime. The Saints trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Next, we'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Falcons looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Titans will need to run the table and get help to be a playoff team, but they remain alive as they move to 5-8 on the year. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
So this defense headed out for the first time here in this second half. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Flowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. So now...
Talk about a chip shot. 3 points are huge.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and a yard. The ball's out. The Jaguars have it inside the 40. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that Greg expected. So now
Make us happy. Get these 3 points. Let's get some down. Boys, go. 60.
Now, faking the give. Here's 2nd and 9. There's that man again. Another catch.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the
So now they'll come out throwing here to start. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 24-yard
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side. He's got Corliss. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Now 3rd and 10.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
So this offense that...
So now this defense in need of a stop as they come out here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. Here's 2nd and 2. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A quick slant to Flowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And the Jets are going to be looking at a first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
Can we give him the trophy already? Defensive player